now. What happened 1,000 years ago is that every one of you died. Now, I am finally going to force you to realize that you and all of your subordinates are nothing more than a pile of corpses just waiting for my flames to light the funeral pyre!
Yo, what is good? Welcome back. How's everybody doing?
I must say, you got here quicker than I expected you to.
It's your boy, Nerdame, here with another custom figure review, and today, we are reviewing
Genryusai Yamamoto.
And I got this concept from another creator on Instagram by the name of Adam. I'm pretty sure he has a YouTube channel, so make sure you check out Adam's customs page if you're looking for some bonus content. I'm pretty sure he's also doing commissions, so if you're looking at getting your own Genryusai, make sure to hit him up. I really appreciate it, Adam. Thank you so much.
Your flash step is impressive.
And Captain Yamamoto Genryusai is definitely a top tier Bleach character. If you missed out on the new season that just aired of Bleach, make sure you check that out. He had a lot of shine there.
How all of a sudden every drop of water in the Soul Society seems to be evaporating?
This can only mean
He's using it.
Bankai.
flames that are 15 million degrees Celsius. How could such an immense heat even be visible to us? Could it be that your spiritual pressure is so overwhelmingly powerful that it takes on the appearance of flames when it bursts out of you?
And I'd for sure be capping if I say that Yamamoto is my favorite captain.
Watch your tongue, boy.
That probably has to go to Gin. Speaking of which, check out my review of that figure and all of my other GT Dyson Bleach characters that I've reviewed here. Those are without a doubt some dope characters, some dope figures, and some dope reviews.
How did you explain this?
But all in all, I'm super glad that we finally have a Yamamoto in figure form. Before we get into everything, as always, make sure you check out my Instagram page. I post photos of my figures there before I review them here. So keep up with my story. I'm always posting updates. Follow my page. You guys are always blowing that up. I really appreciate it. A lot more content to come.
He speaks the truth.
Also, if you're looking for bonus content, make sure you also check out my TikTok page. I'm going to link all of these in the description as always. You guys are always blowing up my TikTok. I always have some dope polls, some updates on what's to come.
What is wrong with you anyway?
And last but not least, make sure you subscribe here on the channel. We are on our way to 3,000 subscribers. Got a giveaway coming up on the way. And check out my Versus series, my stop motion series that I've been posting here on my channel. So check those out. I know you guys are really into those. And
Enough talk!
what else? I think that's gonna be it, guys. Let's get into it.
Looks like we're both in trouble now. Old man Yama's spiritual pressure is reverberating throughout the Seirete. Gives me the shivers.
Taking a closer look, and this figure came out dope. I'll just go into it quickly. This is the statue that I used for the head sculpt for the figure. Pretty easy to find. I'll link a little snippet from eBay where I got mine. This is the same statue that Adam used when he made the figure initially. So I'm assuming I did the same process. I don't have the original statue body any longer, but it's the same process of all my other figures where you just cut off the head. You can drill it in with a pre-drill, which is always super easy to do, especially with this figure. The plastic is really brittle. So just take your time with it. There's no rush. And you can literally drill it in the shape of the neck peg. And the base I used for this one is from my Gin that I reviewed. I think, in my opinion, you could probably use a thicker body, like a bigger build for this character, only because the Gin itself is gonna be a little skinny. but I think for like an old man kind of look, I think it works pretty well. I took a Sharpie, also cut in some of the scars that he has, sprayed a top coat on it as well, so that way nothing is rubbing off or anything. But yeah, articulation is great. You're gonna have all the same articulation that you get from the from the Dyson GT bleach line, which is great. I also added one of the, I haven't glued mine on just yet. I should probably give that a shot, but that's why mine's is gonna come off, but feel free to glue it on. There shouldn't be any issues once you do that. But I also added one of the Demon Slayer Nichiren swords. I've talked about them a million times here on my channel. But they fit great on the belt loop of his gi and his hands for holding his katana. Here, we'll grab one of his katana hands. They hold the katana pretty well, so I really appreciate that. That's pretty solid. But yeah, in my opinion, articulation is going to be great. It has the same movement as the other GT Dyson bleach figures. But in my opinion, you could probably use a bit of a thicker body. I know GT Dyson also makes slam dunk figures. So there's plenty of different builds to choose from with those. I think you could probably get away with a bigger build for this just to get some of Yamamoto's moments where he's physically fitter. But yeah, outside of that, I think it's pretty simple. Comment below if there's any other details I could have added for my Yamamoto. And these are all of the accessories that I have for my Captain Yamamoto. The statue comes with a cane that you can use. I have some alternate hands, some flame effects, the Nichiren swords from eBay that I mentioned. I also found a flame Nichiren sword as well, which I think is a great addition. But yeah, comment below if you have any suggestions on anything else that I could have included. Doing a height comparison, here he is compared to my custom God of Destruction Goku by X-Rolly Animations. And this is going to be our best bet compared to a standard SHF Goku. And I think the scaling works pretty well. Bleach characters are supposed to be a bit taller, so I think it works out pretty great. Here he is compared to a bit of a shorter character. This is my custom Killua by My Anime Heroes. And scaling here is even better, so no real complaints. And last but not least, here he is compared to my custom Roronoa Zoro. A bit of a taller character or figure, and scaling works pretty great here too, so yeah. All in all, this is a dope figure. I'm really glad this came together well. Thank you again, Adam. I really appreciate it. Guys, make sure you check him out. I'll make sure to link his Instagram and YouTube in the description. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Make sure you check out my stop motion versus videos. Those are dope. I featured even this figure and my latest one. So make sure to check that out. Subscribe here on the page. Stay for the photos after the review. And I'll see you guys next week for the next figure. Peace.